And if you think about like the period 1990 to 2000, the only people who've done any of this stuff, pretty much all of them had some sort of technical background. Like you were either an engineer or a professional water sports person. And if you weren't one of those things, you'd kill yourself.
Really, in the beginning, it's amazing that we lived.
Oh yeah, because you knew you were gonna, you know, every day that you were doing this stupid stuff, you could die.
I first saw people kitesurfing in 1986. 4 different guys on 4 different continents. There were the Leganio brothers, there was a Swiss fellow named Theo Schmidt, there was Corey Raisler in California, a guy named Troy Navarro in Texas.
There was really just a flurry of activity in different pockets of the world. I was the slow learner maybe that couldn't figure out that this is a really challenging sport to master. I wasn't the first and I wasn't the most talented, but I was the most persistent.
But a kite can be capable of 50, 60, 70 horsepower. It can easily be capable of 5 to 10 times the rider's weight. It's very, very exciting. It's very, very exhilarating. And it's very, very dangerous. It's not a sport for faint of heart.
In the beginning, maybe we were just flying 4 seconds, but that was 1 second longer than we'd ever gone on a windsurfer. And you were on a 5-meter kite, and somehow this 5-meter kite was taking over your life.
When Laird Hamilton and Mike Waltz and Flash Austin and Don Montague and then eventually Robbie Nash, when those guys got involved, things started to happen.
And made my first kites in production, and then started distributing them to my friends, and all of them were watermen, and so it made it very easy for them to pick it up quickly. And so all of a sudden, from making 100 kites, I needed 1,000 kites, and then I needed 20,000 kites.
The biggest future for kites is kite-generated electricity.
People who have been kitesurfing and felt the scary, awesome power understand that could be useful for something.
It would be possible someday to make a gigawatt of power from the wind and power a city. It will happen, and my contribution has already been given, but it will happen. It will change the world.
You know, we're all concerned about climate change now. I think it would be the greatest story. I mean, imagine the headline, oft neglected children's toy saves humanity from climate disaster.